And this competition replay was sent in by the user Pale Horse. That is Pale Horse, and he's drawn the E50 on an encounter battle on Winter Himmelsdorf. The E50 being a tier 9 medium tank for the Germans. So straight away, Pale Horse going to do a 180 about face and going to head up the hill with his comrades. You can see quite a contingent of tanks heading up the hill. Normally people spawn facing that direction, so they think that's the direction they should head in, and head that way they do. Not very many medium tanks heading up this way, but then again the allied team doesn't have that many medium tanks. Only himself, the VK behind him. Which one was that? 33002D, and indeed it looks like he may be AFK, disconnected, or a bot. The T54 heading all the way to the left hand side to cover off the base. You see, it looks like the enemy team putting quite a lot of tanks in the banana line straight away. IS-6 making a quick push there. Pale Horse skirting around the left hand side here to be able to get up to the rocks without getting shot. As you can see, doesn't get hit by that IS-3. Sorry about the replay bug there. Every now and then the camera does become detached from the tank for no reason that I can find or explain. IS-3 makes a daring move here. Pale Horse gets a shot through his side. He gets taken out. Well, his track gets taken out, set on fire, and he gets obliterated by everybody. Pale Horse going to move on to this Tiger P now. Focusing in on the commander's hatch at the top, just to make sure he gets the damage, as that thing does have some pretty good frontal armor. It looks like he hasn't decided to back off yet, and he's taking considerable damage as well. This IS-3 at the front being completely ineffectual. If Pale Horse can land one more shot on this Tiger P and take him out, which he can, as he was distracted by the 5100 to his left. You think, keep this IS-3 in the background penned in. The AMX 5100 should be able to pound down on the IS-3 and see shots coming in from all directions to damage this guy. One good shot from Pale Horse should be all it needs. It is indeed. That's kill number 2, and that just leaves this other IS-3. He is on full hit points, but Pale Horse is able to get around the corner and then get alongside him before he's able to land a shot, and he's in behind the IS-3, and this IS-3's got nowhere to go. You can see the horde of tanks ahead of him waiting to close in and take him out. He makes a run for it. His Troll Soviet armor bouncing a shot from Pale Horse from the rear. He makes a run for it in an effort to try and minimize the amount of guns that can hit him. A good job as well, because he's managed to survive and get down the hill there. It looks like another IS-3 is going to give chase. Hopefully he can take him out before he gets down and eliminates the artillery. I'm amazed that he actually managed to make it. Pale Horse obviously thought that he was dead to rights and just left him alone. And not quite dead to rights. He's going to be able to wreak some havoc. It's a critical on the Batchat 155 there, a little bit unfortunate. The Lorraine decides to stop for some reason. Maybe he crashed into the terrain there. Pale Horse just having a little quick stop to let his gun focus just a little bit. Wasn't quite enough though. Decides that he's probably going to go for the Batchat instead, or maybe try and catch this Lorraine. And that IS-3 is still alive on the southern end of the map. Hasn't taken out the artillery. Luckily the enemy artillery couldn't do anything about it because they are on the run for their lives. Finds the Batchat. Takes one hit in the face. Going to see if this Batchat has any shells left. Hasn't done that much damage at all. Pale Horse is loaded. He gets kill number 3. Now he's going to have to move on. The 5100 has come with him. That IS-3 is still alive. Is he? No, I think he may be dead now. Finally taken out. Not sure who finished him off. It looks like he is now dead, along with the majority of the allied team, losing this one as they are 6 kills to 11. The AMX 5100 gets himself taken out by the T54, a little bit unfortunate for him. Not very many tanks left on the allied team. Pale Horse not going to leave anything to chance. He's going to head back to the base to try and do something about this IS-6, because last time he left an IS tank alive, he managed to run amok and stay alive for a ridiculous amount of time, just putting the fountain between himself and the guys behind him, so he can get across here in an effort to take out this IS-6. There we go. If you want a job doing right, you're best off doing it yourself. Shells flying over his head as he makes a move towards his own spawn area-ish. Takes one hit in the rear from the T-54. And now he's going to attempt to close down on these two light tanks. Got an LTTB and an AMX 1390 to hunt down. Looks like they're just giving everybody the runaround. Again, he's going to have to come in and do it all himself. Takes out the LTTB. Now he's going to turn his attention to the AMX 1390, although the T-54 is behind him. He was obviously giving chase across the open square. Pale Horse going to try and close him down. T-54 can be very troll with its armor, though. You're going to have to play this one carefully. Doesn't manage to put that one through his armor, although doesn't take any damage back from the T-54. Might come in and try and ram him. He gets set on fire by the IS-3, and he's gone. He decides to drop back as there is a Conqueror coming in from the right-hand side. Gets a great shot through the window there against the Conqueror. They've evened up the score a little bit, but still losing 10 kills to 12. Although they've got as many tanks as the enemy team, but the enemy team has those 2 artillery pieces. It's a great shot on the Conqueror there. He gets his track taken out as well, and he decides to back off as Pale Horse has the backup of this IS-3. Makes a rush across the open road there, so he didn't want to get shot by the AMX 1390, but looks like the 1390 is making a run for it. Squares off against this Tiger II. Manages to get into cover before the Tiger II fires, and if he can get himself into a side-scraping position, he is going to be able to rip this Tiger II apart, and apart he rips him. That's kill number 6. Looking at the AMX 1390, it's not going to be reloaded in time, although it looks like the AMX isn't running away. Letting his gun focus all the way in. That's kill number 7. Now he's going to switch his attention to this Conqueror. IS-3 looks like he's having the best of this fight at the moment. And he indeed does get taken out, and that just leaves the 2 artillery pieces last spotted on those train tracks to himself and this IS-3. So it's been a fast and furious non-stop battle so far. I feel like I haven't stopped talking since the beginning of this fight, and almost certainly I haven't. So apologies to you guys who are not native English speakers for the speed that I talk, but when the action is this fast and this furious, finds the M12, takes out the M12, kill number 8. Well-deserved Radley Walters medal for Pale Horse here. There is a Lorraine 15550. Pale Horse is taunting in chat there, although he makes it for team members only. There we go. Now it's going to give chase, and we are going to speed this one up, because trust me, this chase lasts quite a while. Pale Horse is going to have to do his best to predict where the artillery piece is going to run. Just having a look down the streets to see if he can spot him. Doesn't look like he is anywhere around here. Telling the IS-3 to start the base capture. Still got 6 and a bit, almost 7 minutes on the clock. So they've got plenty of time. And he's going to head up the hill. IS-3 starts the base capture, so at least Pale Horse knows that at some point the Lorraine is going to have to make a move towards the cap circle. Although he is artillery, so he could just try and rain shells down on the cap circle. But as you can see, the IS-3 is taking the very smart position of being tucked right in against that building, meaning the Lorraine's going to have to be in K1 or K2 if he wants to land any shots on him. And if the Lorraine is a smart driver, he's going to know the exact same thing as well. So Pale Horse is probably going to be heading over towards that area. And look at the tank graveyard here. Moving in on the location that he thinks the Lorraine is going to be. Although, to be honest, he could just be hiding somewhere rather than going for the decap. Although if he has any honour, he should be going for the decap. Pale Horse is making his move. There he is. Spots him behind the tower over there. Has a shot, but that one just hits the wall. Not sure if the Lorraine knows that Pale Horse is in behind him. If he gets shot, then he will know. There we go. I think he realizes that he is for it. He gets taken out. Kill number 9. 5,500 points of damage, and a well-deserved victory from Pale Horse there, driving his E50. So awesome replay from you. Thank you very much for sending that one in.